who do not know where they came from? And why hasn't your pastor, who has the Bible in the church, why hasn't he showed you this? Because the world does not want it to be revealed that black people and Hispanic people are the real Jews.
That's right.
So to answer your second question, sis, about this sign, these 12 tribes that's on this sign are recorded in the Bible. The same way I just told you that slavery was recorded in the Bible.
Where are they recorded?
All throughout the Bible, but primarily in Genesis, the 49th chapter. Jacob laid down the prophecies on where the 12 tribes would be found at in the last days. Why did he have to lay down this prophecy? That's a major clue. When you hide a treasure and nobody knows where the treasure is, you got to write a map on how to get to the treasure. Why? Because nobody knows where the treasure is. Well, guess what? Jacob had to write these prophecies. Why? Because he knew in the last days, nobody would know who these people really are. I'll give you an example. What does the word Haiti mean? Anybody know? It's a French word. Haiti, a French word that means hell. Let me ask you something. Did the Haitian people name themselves hell, or did somebody else name them? I'll get back to that. I'll give you another one. Puerto Rico. What does Puerto Rico mean? It's a Spanish word. Anybody? Thank you. Rich, poor. Let me ask y'all a question. Did the Puerto Rican people name themselves rich, poor? I'll get back to that. African American. African American. Who named themselves African American? Did black people name themselves that, or did somebody else?
By that logic, it means that nobody else in the country in the world have called themselves that. Other people are calling them different things.
That logic is sound because everybody calls them African American. Everybody calls them Haitians.
That's not what I meant.
What's your point?
You're saying that people are calling different countries different things. And that's
Not different countries. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that different people call different countries different names. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there are certain countries and bodies of people that have identities not by themselves, meaning they didn't name themselves. They were given this identity after being conquered, and that identity was given to them so that their real identity would not be revealed.
That's right.
Now you name me a country that somebody else named, that the world calls them that country.
Australia.
Australia. Who named Australia Australia? Say again?
England.
And who went and took over and established Australia? Who rules it? Who rules in Australia? Australia. Right? White Australians rule the country, don't they? No, who rules the country?
It's a democracy, sorry.
Yeah,
technically England rules
Yeah,
us.
for the ignorant, that means everybody's free. I know. But for the educated, it means that the Australian people, the aristocracy of Australia, rule Australia. Why? Because who are the descendants of the aristocracy of Australia? Where do they come from? Say it.
Criminals from England.
From where?
They're criminals from England.
They're criminals from England. And who named Australia?
England.
Oh, so you mean to tell me the descendants, wait a minute, you mean to tell me the descendants of England who were prisoners and sent to Australia allowed their forefathers and brothers and cousins to name Australia Australia? Am I understanding you right?
Renamed America.
Well, wait a minute, before we get to America, did the Haitian people say, you French people, name us French, because we're your cousins and brothers and sisters? Did they do that? You damn right they did that. You know why? Because there's a difference. The difference is they were given that name by being conquered. The Australians were given that name by their forefathers who established it as a prison colony. That's a big difference. My point being this, that all these people that I mentioned on this side are people who were conquered and given a different name than the name that they had.
That's right.
And their true identity can be found in the Bible.
That's right.
Your identity is easy to find. You just finished saying the people of Australia are descendants of the people of England that were prisoners. It ain't hard to find your descendants, but you cannot tell me who the people of Haiti were before they were Haitians. Can you? Of course you can. Can you tell me who the Puerto Ricans were before they became Puerto Rican?
That's my point.
Say again? Wait, are you understanding my point?
Yes, I am.
Here's the million-dollar question. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Can you tell me who black people were before they were African American?
They were the original natives of the earth.
Of the who?
Of the earth.
Of the earth?
Yeah.
I thought you'd give me a nice generic word like that. The only problem is all the natives on the earth have countries.
That's right.
With identities.
That's right.
With borders.
That's right.
With languages. With cultures. So my question again, out of all the people of the earth, including these black people, among these black people, what were they before they became African American?
I don't know. Does anybody know?
Oh, I think you've woken up to something intelligent. She said, does anybody know? Let me help you out. Give me Jeremiah 14:2. Let me show you something you do not want to hear. Let me show you something you do not want to face. Let me show you something you loathe to accept. Read it for me loud.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2.
Listen good.
Judah mourneth.
The Jews are people you know very little of, are in mourning according to the Bible. They suffering right now. And I asked this white woman, among African Americans, what is there? I'll help her out even more. Is there a black man out here that can tell me, you brother back there with the cap, put you on the spot for 1 second. Honest question. What is the nationality of black people before they became African American? Just give me an honest answer. Thank you, brother. That was the most honest answer. He said, I do not know. Do you white people know how shameful you are? You had these black people in your ghettos for 400 years, and you are a ruthless animal to allow them to be in America in 2013 and not give them their identity. Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one